Hello. Hi. I'm ready already. What? So yeah. So today is my second or third interview. I don't know. I'm just so nervous right now. But to the head to whom I had talked, who called me for the interview to come today, he seemed pretty convinced on the phone. So I don't know how it's gonna go, how things are gonna, but still it's always nervousness, anxiety. I don't know, and I'm not able to eat anything. My stomach gets crampy. I don't know. It just a lot of things goes on, like how I'm gonna answer, what they're gonna ask. That's the update I want to give, and I'll be leaving in 10 minutes right now. And I'm talking too much shit right now. I don't know what to do. I'm scared. I'm nervous. I'm talking. I better prepare myself. I have 10 minutes. Okay, bye. I was late, but still early. Because boss was not in his office. Yes, you got me. So the interview went pretty well, so much so that he wanted me to join his company as a full-time employee, to which I agreed, but to join him after a few months later. And then on I went to KFC to treat myself, because obviously, duh. But who knew that? Who knew that? This was the last time I was consuming KFC before the lockdown. Yeah. Hi. So, yep, I came back from the interview. As you can tell, I'm too tired. So, after coming back from the interview, I was explaining how tired I was, and the reason for me being tired was that I went shopping alone in Sarojini Nagar. It's really a tiresome process, like shopping at the same time while carrying your shopping bags. But anyways, keeping that aside, I was just telling how awesome the interview was, and they were ready to hire me, but they only wanted to hire me after my exams because they didn't want any gap of months in between. But keeping that aside as well, I my college was closed, and many of the schools and colleges in Delhi were closed at that point of time because of the COVID-19. And yeah, so obviously I would be staying there alone. So I'll be going back home tomorrow. Yay! And what else? Yeah, and so I decided that when I have to go home, I actually don't have any clothes to wear over there. I have it. My cupboard is empty over there. All the clothes are shifted to Kanpur, so I have nothing like a proper, kapde to wear when they're elders. My family is not that open-minded yet, especially my grandparents, so need to keep that thing for them. So I went to buy quite few things. Mostly I brought pajamas because kurtis I already had. And फिर चलते चलते then I thought I'll buy something for Zana. Then I thought I'll buy something for Zana. Then I thought, oh shit, Zina का तो रह गया. But I thought कि I haven't bought much for me, so I'll go tomorrow and buy then. But you know what? My dad has already booked my tickets, so I don't think so I'll be buying some stuff for me or Xenia. So yeah, I have to be going. So that's the update, and I have to start packing, arranging stuff. All the things are scattered, and I also, because of the panic shopping that people were doing, so I also got panicked a little bit. Like stuffs were there, but they would be finished if I would be staying here within a week. So I ordered some kirana saman, ration ghar ka. So waste. Okay, that's all. Bye. Hi. So I came back from the interview, and as soon as I got, or I was on the way of, I have already explained that I went shopping and then came back, and while I was returning, my father called me and was like, "Aaj raat ki train," and I was like, "I can't make it." So he's like, "ठीक है, कोई issues नहीं है. I'll get a flight ticket, and I am flying for the first time, like domestic. I have flight. It's not like I'm flying for the first time on the airplane. It's just like first time alone, and it's in the morning or afternoon, but any which ways I have to leave an hour or so early, and I'm in the midst of packing. As you can see, अभी काफ़ी कुछ साफ़ हो चुका है, and some stuffs are over here. I have to keep my camera and my laptop and other stuff, and just realize that in the flights you can't keep liquid samans with you, and some essentials. As you can see, I kept some essential. Oh my god, sorry. I've already done the thing of my suitcase. Only, you know, the makeup उतना कर नहीं रहे, फिर भी I don't know why these people keep appearing looking disgusting. God, someone tell them just stop, okay? So I have done the luggage packing. Only have to keep some footwear, and I don't know how will I take my liquid skincare products. What? I don't know what are the guidelines. God. I'm going alone. I'm feeling scared, and oh my god. And like I'll just cross check with my father again, like how much luggage is required, like the weight of the luggage should be how much, and once I'm clear about that, kuch kar nahi sakte. I've already packed, I will not do anything, but still I will ask and confirm about the liquid products and so such stuff like that. And I'm just saying that I'm updating from my camera because I'm gonna pack this stuff also, and baki ka I'll record from phone camera if I feel like. And let's see, because the flight is in the morning and I should leave from here around 8 or before 8, because it's gonna take an hour from here and then another hour inside the airport. I don't know how stuff works. I'm going alone. I don't know anything anymore. So yeah, so I'm going to pack this stuff, and charging is also dying. The battery is about to die, and so yeah, goodbye. We'll be parting ways for some hours or probably this entire trip, because the recording from this camera in front of everybody is I mean, I'm not used to it. They don't even know that I do this stuff, so I'm taking this camera with me because my sister asked me to, because उनको थोड़ा अपना photo shoot करवाना है. She always asks me to do these kinds of stuff, but she never does. So I wonder what she's gonna do this time. We'll see. Bye. Hi, it's good morning. Today is my flight, and I am I have done my face, and now it is 6:30, and by 7:30 I need to get ready, like all wedding clothes. Already I have done my face, and I took to do my face is like apply lipstick. It's obvious. My eyebrows, and some concealer, because obviously dark circles were so prominent. And yeah, my parting gift from here. Again, I get a pimple on my forehead. It was like so yellow in the morning. Oh god, don't think about that. Thank god that my phone camera is not HD camera, so it's not like too zoom in or like too clear, so it seems like pretty okay. Though that's the thing. I have cleaned my house, and I have placed my luggage over there. Yeah, about the luggage, I am the suitcase, the check-in luggage, I think it's 15. उससे ज़्यादा होगा नहीं, because suitcase size is like very tiny. and I haven't filled much. But the only concern is my backpack, in which I have kept my laptop, my camera, and other things that just makes it heavy to pick it up. And it's the one that you can carry the luggage with you has to be only 7 kgs. And I think it's more than that. I'm scared. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to pay extra money for my stupidity. We'll see what happens. That's the only thing that I'm concerned right now. If my luggage exceeds, my expectation exceeds, everything exceeds, but the things that I want to exceed, they don't. Oh, God. So yeah, the time is running out, and I think I should eat a little bit something because obviously कुछ खाने का मन नहीं करता, and I am traveling for the first time. For the first time alone by the flight. I had traveled through the flight. It's not like I'm going for the first time. I had traveled international flights. That only at one place my father used to work, and that was like the last time I traveled was in like 6th class, and all the thing did was mom there. I only pretty much remember how we went, what procedures were there, because that sucked really. So yeah, that's the thing. And I'm traveling like after, I must say, around let me calculate, okay? Yes, I calculated. What? Yes, I calculated, and it turns out I haven't traveled. I'm traveling after 9 years, and that too alone. And I don't know how the system even works. Oh no, I don't know. Anxiety, stress. Oh my God. But at least people are helpful. Even if I forget, like I'll be lost or something, there will be people to help me. So, yep, I am finally ready, all decked up for going home. I just need to take my stove, which is kept over there, and then I'm good to go. Uber wala, where is it? You look like an auntie going for a reporter thingy. I'm giving today full-on reporter vibe. I don't know why. So finally, my Uber arrived, and I settled in myself, and within half an hour, I reached the airport. It was supposed to take an hour or more than an hour, but somehow I reached there in half an hour and did all of the stuff, the boarding, the luggage, the check-in, whatever was there, and still I had 2 hours to go. Ugh, and that too alone. But let's see what we can do. So I just roamed around the airport, if that's a thing, and I was just roaming, sitting, and again roaming, walking, sitting, and yeah, that's what pretty much I did for 2 hours. Yes. And also on the way, or the exploratory thing that I was doing, I also discovered some pretty pieces in the airport area and admired them, took pictures, took selfies, but still I had a lot of time. So I still was roaming, walking, enjoying with my own pace, and yes, just looking around and observing, waving, walking. While walking, I also found the gate from which I had to departure. So yes, I didn't had to like actually look for the gate. It just somewhat was in the way of my exploratory thing that I was doing. And yes, so I walked so much to the point that I felt lazy to walk any further. So I used this escalator to just move myself forward with my body. And yes, that was the excitement of me discovering that I found the gate from which I had to departure. Admiring some more infrastructure, feeling bored. And then I was feeling a little bit of hunger, so obviously I didn't have the breakfast. So, ta-da! Here is my breakfast: a donut, chocolate donut with a hot coffee. Yummy. So yeah, I did visited washroom quite a few times. Obviously, thanks to all the caffeine and waters that I consumed. And yeah, that was my backpack. So after doing all the necessary and unnecessary stuff, I came and sat down next to the door from where I had to board my flight. I was ready for any moment the announcement is made. I'll be the first person to reach the gates. And meanwhile, I enjoyed the view of a spice jet. Why the time is not passing? Man. So finally, after all the boredom that I suffered alone, I was walking into the flight that will take me to my destination. As soon as I entered the flight, I acknowledged the fact that it was so congested, like congested to a point that it will make you feel uncomfortable. But, anyways, you've got to do what you gotta do. Because this was the only fastest mode of transportation available to me at that point of time. So it was cool, I guess. So I finally found my seat, or rather, window seat, from which I'm gonna enjoy the beautiful view throughout my journey. Finally, I was in the air. Uh, just after, expressing my happiness of enjoying the view, the nervousness, the anxiety just, hit me. I almost had the second thought of leaving the flight. I was like so scared. I was scared to the point that I had tears filled in my eyes, but thankfully I did not embarrass myself and managed to hold my feelings. So yeah, I was scared. But some ratio of me being scared was obviously me being flying for the first time. And the second reason was that for some odd reason this plane was making so weird noises. And especially this thing. I was so scared that I was not able to look it with my own eyes. So I just saw it. I recorded with the camera. I was just so scared. It was making that kind of noises like it gave the feeling like it's gonna blow up anytime and catch fire. I don't know. It was giving every weird and scary thoughts that I have watched in the movies, especially Final Destination. So I was having all the possible worst thoughts that anyone could have on the flight. So it was really not a good experience. Not a good experience. Don't travel alone, kids. And yeah, did I mention that this flight was sponsored by my father? So yeah, I was approaching my destination and it was quite close. And yeah, did I mention the worst experience of all? That the pilot of this flight did not knew how to fly the flight. Did not knew that. Because he was just tilting the flight and then taking the flight up and down, giving you that sensation in your stomach that happens when things are not right. And there was a lot of turbulence for sure. And yeah, now we are finally landing. And you will notice when we land, there is not a long runway. Obviously, in the city that I live, so there's not a long runway. So he just lands there and then he puts the brake, and all of the passengers are like shifted to, like thrown in front. So I had to, save my forehead with my hands. So this was the total amount of crazy experience I had in a day, in a single day. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It was crazy. 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 Finally, we landed. जिंदा पहुंचा दिया इस पायलट ने हमें यहाँ तक, तो शुक्रिया. And yeah, see you never again, I guess.